Lynch, it wasn't the result we wanted on Saturday. We said if we weren't on it, that Paisley would make us pay, and they did.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. We know Paisley are a hard-working team, and if you don't match their work rate, you're going to find life's going to be difficult for yourselves, and that proved to be the case on Saturday night.
So we had another one of the comebacks, the Caps comebacks, that we seem to always get ourselves into the position that we're kind of trailing, and we have a good maybe final period. But what was your take on the whole game?
I don't think we played badly. Okay, we came in at the end of the first period 1-0 down, and we were playing far from great. But I've seen us be a lot worse than that in other games. I think we outshot them 11-5 or something in the first period, so that tells a bit of a story. But so does the scoreline. Don't get me wrong. We certainly weren't concerned at the end of the first period that the game wasn't going to go our way or anything like that. We were still pretty confident. Came out in the second period, scored, I think, in the first shift, or one of the first couple of shifts anyway. Got ourselves back in the game, and then we started playing more like the team we can be after we got that goal. You could see that it gave us a little bit of confidence. Then there was a 2-minute stint in the game with a penalty shot and a power play where we lost a couple of goals, and that made it difficult for us. Rallied in the third period, got the equaliser, had chances to win it at the end, had chances to win it in overtime, as did they. And then, it goes to penalty shots, and penalty shots are a bit of a lottery.
You mentioned there that penalty shot. I'd imagine you're not able to say too much on the situation, but looking back on it, we've seen the video. It was a very soft call, and ultimately it cost us 2 goals.
It was never a penalty shot in 100 years. Never. Chad had one hand on his stick. He lifted the guy's stick with one hand on his stick and took the puck. I've seen the video. I've watched it back several times. Never a penalty shot. Chad also gets a 2-minute misconduct for protesting. Chad's adamant he didn't swear at the ref or anything like that. It looked like, how do I say it? It looked like the ref was waiting to be challenged on the call. So yeah, Paisley scoring the penalty shot and scoring the resultant power play there, and we've got a mountain to climb. But no, it was not a penalty shot.
So we're missing a few important guys at present, various reasons, but not that we're looking to make excuses, but it would be nice to, get as close to a full roster going into these playoffs.
We'll get there. We'll get there. Izzy's getting better all the time after his back problem and then the little accident he had on his bike. He's not far away from being ready to play. Obviously, we're going to be missing Dags for the remainder of the season. We're going to be missing Ben for the remainder of the season as well. But we've got enough depth to do what we want to do in the playoffs, and we've got enough depth to still compete for this league as well. Like we keep talking about each day, week on week, and when it's mathematically possible, we'll keep believing. And until the time comes where it's not possible, that we can't get enough points to catch Dundee or leapfrog Dundee, then we'll change our mindset on that. But right now, we've got a game against Dundee this Saturday. We're going up there hoping to win. We're going up there to give it our all. We're going up there expecting to put in a good performance and challenge that team and hopefully come away with 2 points, which just makes things a little bit more interesting over the last 2 or 3 weekends of the season.
And that's it, the game up in Dundee on Saturday. Over the last couple of years, we've had that feeling of being on the ice. The Scottish Cup last year when Aberdeen won it, the year before previously, Aberdeen won the league up in Aberdeen the last game of the season, and it's not a nice feeling, and obviously the Rockets can win it if they beat us on Saturday. But, we need to make sure that doesn't happen, as you say, prolong it for another week at least.
It's a horrible feeling. It's an absolutely terrible feeling watching another team celebrate on the ice when you've come second or runner-up or whatever. We're hell-bent on making sure that doesn't happen this Saturday. We're under no illusion it's going to be a good game. Dundee are a very, very good team. They're not sitting top of the league for no reason. But, we're going to go up there with positive attitude. We're going to go up there and we're going to do whatever we can to try and get a win, to extend this season and keep ourselves in this hunt, no matter how faint our hopes may be.
And last Saturday night, after the game, it was the skate with the Caps, and it was brilliant again. It was a packed ice, and despite the result, fair play to the boys and that, they went out there and it was good to see them interacting with the fans, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was packed. There was hundreds of people on the ice. Great to see. People signing autographs, getting photographs taken with fans, things like that. Fans are the lifeblood of any sport, any club in any sport. So, yeah, the interaction we have with our fans is great. It's great that we have so many of them as well, and I'm sure that's something we'll do 2 or 3 times every season ongoing.
Well, all the best for Saturday, and we'll catch up next week.
Okay, cheers.
Joe, point dropped at the weekend, not what we hoped for.
It was pretty tough. I think we were slow to start the first and second period. We picked up, showed a good bit of character in the third to also get the point back, but we need 2 points at this stage.
So we knew the Pirates would come here and give us a game. Why do you feel we kind of came up short on Saturday?
I just think we wanted the races from the start. Like the first time when that goal went in, we had to be ready to go again. We just weren't ready for the first and second period.
So we done well to draw level in the third, but we just couldn't find that go-ahead goal, although we had plenty of pressure in the dying minutes and in overtime.
Credit to Paisley. They're pretty good in their own D zone, and their goalie had a really good game. So can't take nothing away from them. But again, we got to find ways to win that game.
And personally, you grabbed another 2 goals, and I think that's 33 for the season. Are you happy with your return so far?
Obviously happy with the return so far, but not where we're sitting in the league. Like, we're second place, we're at the Scottish Cup. Like, it's just, I don't know. To me, if I could score as many as I want, but I'll never be happy if we're not going to win anything.
So this season, you've been kind of everywhere. You started the season, you were in Solway, obviously with the 2-way deal with the Caps. You then were away with the GB under-20s, and then recently with the Fife Flyers in the Elite League. You must be getting a lot of experience for these opportunities.
Obviously, getting a lot of experience in Solway as it's a higher level in the SNL. Obviously, it's a lot faster. But then, obviously, when I've started training with Fife and playing games, it's just a different speed. Like, you need to know what you're doing in the training. Obviously, you've got to be ready to play.
So just touching on that, the Elite League, you played the last couple of games. I think you played a game or maybe a game or 2 before. How you found that stepping up for the level SNL? Because obviously it's a massive difference, the players and the speed of the game.
It's really tough. Like, the players there are so much faster than when you play in the SNL. So just trying to keep my feet moving and just try and be good at all times.
So Saturday after the game, it was our final skate with the Caps for the season. It was great to see all the boys out there, even despite the result. But it was good to see them out there meeting the fans.
It's good to see, obviously from the fan point of view, how look at our fan crowd now. Like, it's unbelievable, and especially when they're skating with us, it makes us feel appreciated.
Then this Saturday, we head up to Dundee to face the Rockets. If we're being realistic, the league's probably gone now, but we want to kind of burst the Rockets' bubble. I think if they beat us on Saturday, they win the league, and we've had that before. That we've seen teams win, or Aberdeen won the league a couple of years ago in front of us, and it's not a nice feeling. So we want to make sure that we don't do that.
Definitely. Credit to Rockets. Tigers and Comets obviously joined up at the start of the season. They formed a pretty good team, but I think it'd be pretty embarrassing to lose on the Saturday. I don't want to get beat by the team who's going to win the league and lift the trophy in front of us. So I'll be doing anything I can to not lose.
Yeah, well, listen, good luck for the weekend and obviously the rest of the season, and we'll speak again.
Thank you.